Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Yesterday, if you look at post-market hours, RBI has announced a three-step process to inject 1.5 lakh crore liquidity into our economy. First of all, in open market operations, RBI is going to buy 60,000 crores worth bonds, government bonds. Second thing is that RBI is going to conduct variable repo rate auction for 50,000 crore on Feb 7th. And lastly, RBI will conduct USD INR buy sell swap auctions with a 6 months tenure on Jan 31st to pump in almost 40,000 crore, which is around $5 billion. Under these context, let's understand how our markets has reacted and what we are discussing on yesterday and what will happen tomorrow or towards we go to the budget day. If you go back to my yesterday's video about bank nifty futures, yesterday I was speaking about there is a strong value area with a strong PPOC at 48,128 levels. Any moderate gap up or gap down, prices will likely come down to this point, and further down move is also very much possible. And I was also mentioning further down move to 47,500 to 47,000 is very much possible, but purely because of the capital infusion, markets have gapped up around 48,540 levels, which is more than 1.2% in the morning. And the opening itself, if you look at it, is within the previous multi-day balance. So once the prices gets accepted inside the multi-day balance, prices will likely try to cover the whole value area, which got covered up to 48,875 levels. It also went all the way up to 49,200 levels. This is also I was mentioning a couple of days back, because the prices have already accepted previously. Here if you look at on last Wednesday it got accepted, last Thursday it got accepted, and also on last Friday it got accepted. Because of this strong acceptance inside Tuesday value area, some point of day, mainly in 3 days, it will go for 49,200 levels. This is what exactly I was mentioning a couple of days back. You can go back to my previous videos. The high itself, if you look at it, is at 49,214 level, and then immediately bank nifty started coming down. So why this happened? So think about it, guys. It has everything to do with our yesterday analysis. So let's take this for example. Here, as the prices gapped up, the sellers whoever have shorted yesterday is somewhere around 1 lakh sellers. So on a normal day, if there is no strong value to push the prices downside, maybe 75,000 50,000 sellers selling quantity is more than enough. But because today there is a strong gap up, the buyers has to counteract the 1 lakh sellers whoever are there around this point. So when they are counteracting, they have to buy more than the 1 lakh quantity is going up. Because of momentum, their inventories becomes overlong. So this is again in a short term. So as the prices went upside, at some point of time, these people are local. So these people whoever are buying it much more strongly, what happens, they have to unwind. They don't want to take any kind of overnight positions, because overnight risk they don't tend to take, mainly market makers. So what happens, at some point of time in the day towards the ending, they try to unwind their positions. So when they dump whatever the overlong inventory is there, the prices tries to come down very strongly downside. You can understand this in how this inventory adjustment happens by going back to one of my video. I'll try to attach at the end of this video also. You can go through that. So that is what happened. They have dumped up when no one are suspecting. Prices are continuously going upside. They thought that further prices will go up, but then immediately around value area high, which is at 49,200 levels, they dumped it very strongly. And whoever have went late longs, they would have caught very badly. So this is where market profile comes into rescue. If you leave away all that inventory things and all, even these one time framing markets are very least reliable. And at the same time, these are very tricky, because this happens very rarely. Less than 5% these one time framing market happens. So whenever this one time framing market happens, because of its rarity, you can't really expect it. When it happens, you can't use any kind of contrarian strategies. When you use it, it will be continuously failing. So that is where you need a strong reference to short it. And let me also tell you this, for tomorrow or day after tomorrow, this value area has to get revisited. This value area is so strong and balanced. Without the prices touching this area, there won't be any kind of continuous move. So if at all there is going to be a continuous up move, I think again sellers will come in at some point of time in the future. So for any kind of up move, maybe this high might be possible, but I would suggest to look for shorting opportunities towards this area instead of looking for buying opportunity. So this is where somewhere around 49,500 to 49,800, this is where multi-day balance high is there. Maybe if prices might go up to this point, but I would suggest you to look for shorting opportunity. So this is with bank nifty, guys. So what happened in nifty itself is nifty has opened outside the value area because of the RBI infusing 1.5 lakh crore, and then what happened, it got accepted inside yesterday's value area, but then it started going up. But then why it started going upside, if you look at yesterday, I was also mentioning in my video, this high itself is a weak high. So these weak highs, they tend to get revisited in a short span of time as the prices got accepted outside the value area again around 22,970 levels. You know it will go for this weak high, but then again it started going upside further, and it got rejected at this last Friday value area low. So for tomorrow, what you should be looking is again this becomes our unfinished business. In an ideal scenario, nifty should have covered this total value area to this point, and this poor low also should have been covered. An ideal true bottom should not be like this. It should not be like this. A true bottom, it will leave good amount of excess on this side, so that is not there, and this becomes our unfinished business for tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So there is a good possibility till prices doesn't get accepted above 23,170 to 180 levels, it is going to come down to this point, all the way down to this, and even there is a good possibility it will clear this also. So this is with nifty, guys. If you are keen on learning order flow and market profile, go through the playlist which I am attaching at the end of this video. Thank you. Have a nice day, guys.